So UNLVino is Las Vegas's longest running wine and food festival. Joining us today with a look at some of the sake you can expect to see during the Sake Fever event is Director of Sales for the Asian Portfolio excuse me, at Southern Glazers Wine and Spirits of Nevada. That's a long title. Aaron Dice. Thank you for coming on. Really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Come get a little closer to me
please.
and talk to me about sake. I love sake. I just taught my husband not too long ago how to do a sake bomb. Staying on the table. All right, so let's talk about this because there are so many different kinds of sake. You might be surprised, and they all have a little something different about them, right?
Absolutely,
right.
absolutely. So for the evening of Sake Fever on Friday, April 12th, we are doing over 20 different suppliers. They are going to showcase and feature their selection of beautiful sakes that are hand-selected. As you can see on the table, we have a wide variety. So we have non-alcoholic as well as alcoholic beverages. So we have some syrups that are culturally speaking traditional to Japan. Oh, okay. We also have some flavored sakes, traditional sakes, which are served in the traditional masu, which are the square vessels. Yeah. And then we have the traditional taru barrel, which is what we're going to do for a presentation to welcome as far as all the guests to the event. And then we have some traditional craft sake as well as craft beers. And then, of course, the spirits. The Japanese whiskey scene, of course, is very popular now. So we have Japanese whiskeys and shochus as well, and awamori and other distillates from Japan.
Gosh, okay, I did notice something. We say sake wrong, don't we?
We do.
Those of us who say sake.
Yes.
I hear you saying sake.
Sake is the correct pronunciation. Sake actually is salmon in Japanese.
Oh.
So if you are
like
at a sushi
salmon.
restaurant, if you're having sushi, then you could say sake, or you want 2 pieces of sake. Then that's different from sake. Sake
so don't
is the
ask for
beverage.
sake and you might get fish and you were expecting booze because that's going to be quite the letdown. Okay, so what is, I don't know, I see on the menus a lot of time when it comes to sake that it's like dry and then, I mean, what's the difference? Do you have, are there flavored sakes or, I mean, if you, and then some are hot and some are cold, I mean, it just depends on, I guess, the brand?
There's definitely a wide range as far as dry to sweet items.
Yeah.
Traditionally speaking, if you ask any consumer, whether it's wine, spirits, beer, or sake, you're gonna get a variance as far as whether they like a product sweet or dry. So what we try to do, we really try to emphasize on menus to make it a little bit easier to navigate through the menus so that you can look at a menu and say, I'm not familiar with any of these selections, but if I was drinking an alcoholic beverage, I enjoy dry products. So therefore, this is the selection that you could choose from. Versus if you like sweet cocktails, mixed drinks, or something with fruit infusions, then we have those selections on the menu as well. So we try to make sure we cover all parameters as far as building a menu for the restaurants to operate with.
I love that because you get a little bit of education too, just like if you were to go to a winery and you learn about the different wines. So this would be your opportunity to learn about sake. All right, the event, the 45th Annual UNLVino is, by the way, as we mentioned, Las Vegas's longest running food festival. It raises money for scholarships for students of UNLV, the Harrah College of Hospitality. So it's really important. It's for a good cause, and it runs 3 nights, right?
Correct.
April.
So the kickoff is on Thursday evening, April 11th.
Okay.
So we're doing Bubblicious at the KMA, which is the Keep Memory Alive facility downtown. So it's all things sparkling. So Bubblicious is sparkling wines, sparkling sakes will be there as well, and then of course champagnes. And then of course Friday is our Sake Fever at Red Rock. If the weather permits, we will be outdoors at the pool. But it looks like right now, just driving in, I almost blew over in the Jeep. I know,
which I think is why the traffic is so bad today.
Yes.
So we are out of time. It is April 11th through the 13th. All events begin at 7 o'clock in the evening and go until 10 o'clock in the evening. So go and support a good cause and try out some delicious spirits and be safe about it. Sake. We'll be right back.